So today we're taking a look at the AZDOME dash cam. This is model GS63H. Enjoy your smart driving. Let's get it opened up and check it out. Okay, we have our camera itself. Got a little bit of weight to it, feels pretty solid. Have our suction cup mount, our power cord, our cellular adapter. Will have an extra USB port in case you have something else to plug in. Your one USB port will be using the power cord. Comes with our crowbar for installing the cable. So you pull your headliner or your interior out a little bit to poke the cable up in behind there, as well as some cable clips. And also a very thick user manual. Obviously this will have multiple languages in it. Now this camera does have the 4K video. Okay, looking on the back of it, we have our menu button. Next to that we have our up button. Next to that we have our lock and Wi-Fi button. You can lock it and then you can turn your Wi-Fi on and off. Next to that we have our down arrow. And then we have our OK and confirm button right here. On the top we have a line in button for a rear camera. This does not come with a rear camera, but if you have one, you can plug it in right there. Over on this side, we have our SD card, which it does not come with an SD card, so you will need to get an SD card. You can go up to a 128 gigabyte card. Have our power button there. On this side, we have our USB port for our power cable, as well as a mini HDMI port. Like I said, this is a 4K camera. We're going to get it plugged in and we will take a look at the menu. Go ahead and remove this cover so we'll be able to see that display screen a little better. Okay, we'll get this plugged in. Has a little blue LED light inside your adapter. That way you know it's getting power. We'll insert our SD card. Power it back on. Please use high-speed memory card and format. Okay, we have got our SD card formatted. We'll go into our menu. We'll select resolution. You have several options here from 28, 2160. As you can see, you have different options. One of the neat things is you do have a 1280 by 720 that's 120 frames per second. So if you was wanting to do some slow motion, that would be a good setting. Now remember, the larger the video resolution, the more room you're going to need on your SD card. Just keep that in mind. Next one, you have loop recording. You can record this in 3-minute, 5-minute, and 10-minute segments, which video clip that is. Time lapse, if you want to save some more space on your SD card, you can put this in time lapse and it will take a still picture like every 200 milliseconds up to 2 seconds. WDR, exposure, vertical flip. This is another neat little feature on this camera. If you want to mount this on your dash, you could select this and flip that. And as you see, it flips it over. Normally it would be like this, but if you put it on your dash, it would be like that. Then you have motion detection. It will turn on automatically if it's in sleep mode. If it detects some motion, that is usually good for your screensaver mode. You have impact detection parking mode. This is if you're parked and you don't have the key turned on, so it's not recording. This has an internal battery. So if it detects getting hit or something, it will start recording for 60 seconds. Record audio. You can turn your audio on and off. You can put your date stamp and your GPS stamp on the video clips. And you have your GPS info. That will give you your longitude and latitude. You have your G sensor. This is like if you're driving and you get hit or something or a sudden impact, it will lock that segment of the video and save it. We'll overwrite that. You can change your speed units from kilometers to miles per hour, and you can display your speed on the screen. That pretty much covers the menu. And remember, you can download the app for this, and you'll be able to adjust most all these settings through the app. We're going to get this put in the car and get some sample footage now. So after using this dash cam for a few days, I have come to the conclusion that it is really a nice little dash cam. Has one of the features that a lot of the lower price dash cams doesn't, and that is the GPS function. And it seems to work really well. You know, it gives you your longitude and latitude as well as your miles per hour. The only thing I did notice at higher speeds, highway speeds, say 75 to 85 miles an hour, it got a little shaky, but you got to keep in mind that's road conditions and vehicle dependent. You know, so a good smooth road and a good smooth riding car, you're probably not going to notice at all. And it's not like it's real shaky. You can still see the vehicles, everything. The license plates get a little blurry, but that's because of the slight vibration in it. So, good little camera. I like it. And just a little side note, I am an Amazon associate, so any qualifying purchases that you make through any of my links, I will receive a small commission from. Thanks for watching.